Unplug the cassette? Or is it how I get through the vine? I don't see any power source to unplug in here for the moment, but it might be a clue about another room. There is no solution, says the game. I'll tell you when there's no solution. What are you hooking up to? This thing? The light source? It does seem to be hooked up to the light source up there. Huh. Well, it requires 2 gears. Oh, I took that gear. That's interesting. That's interesting. Can I take any of the other ones out? So I think the idea is that we want to put this in a position where it's always spinning, but the problem is that it's on the bottom. So maybe I need to find other gears from elsewhere and bring them here. And I'm thinking maybe we can go to the previous location we used the gears and take those ones out if they're no longer necessary, because whatever they were covering before, I can probably navigate around it now. Another one. Since I can go outside of the entire rig, I can probably find another direction to navigate. So if I can get the other gears, I can probably use them. Let's try the other room, though. I think there was a second... Yep. Second room. Weird symbols. Drawings of people, not much else. Huh. Don't see much going on there. It was in here, right? I found the gears. I definitely get... I absolutely get confused by the setting here. So we're technically in like the 4th chunk. I think I want to go back to the 3rd chunk. I think that's where I use the gears. So let's get to the exterior then and rotate. There we are. That's the first screen, I think. Second screen, but down here then. This should be where I'm trying to go. No, it's not. How am I so bad at this? Is this where I came from? Try up here. What? What? How am I still not in the right place? So if we rotate this way... It's not really... Oh, I mixed up these two, like, identical-looking staircase things. I tried the bottom one before, so I'll try the top one. Or did I... Ah, crap. Now where am I? Am I in the same place again? It isn't the same chunk of map? I mean, this will loop back to where I'm trying to go, right? Okay, yeah, close enough. Okay, yeah, hi. There you are. There you guys are. Okay, I eventually found it. Holy crap. I'm often decent at navigating in some games, but dang. This particular style of observing the environment and this particular style of camera is definitely like something to adjust to. Alright, so now I have a bunch of gears. I bet that means I can do something special. Put this big guy in place and that thing. Now it has to rotate all the time, no matter what. Ah, that makes it come over here. And that changes where the growth is happening. There we go. And that lets me flip that switch, which gives me a tape. Boom. The direction mattered. Train. With drops of Jupiter in her hair. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, there you are. Aha! I almost didn't see you. Sneaky. Okay. Yeah, at the very, very beginning, I was worried this wouldn't earn its stripes as a puzzle game, and it turned out to be like almost like a weird point-and-click version of a walking simulator, but it quickly is actually having things for me to solve. I'm happy with that. Let's try here. I'm slightly concerned about whether or not I'll be able to remember where all these... Oh. Gem locations are. Aren't you pentagonal? You don't work here. What tape am I in, says the wall, concerningly. So maybe I break the game if I go there? Maybe I need to go specifically somewhere else next. I was curious if putting the light there had any effect on the environment. Curious. Alright. Let's find one of the other doors we could put the gem into, because there's lots of them here. How many sides do you have? Ah. It's a little hard to say for sure. One's moving actively. Let's see. You can see 5 on one side and 5 on the other side, but then there's also the spiral that goes around them. Okay. So one face has 5, which means the opposite face has 5 because it's a symmetrical shape, but there's a circular ring around that, between the two faces, but each of them shares one side with one side or the other alternating, which means that the ring around the 5 face itself has 10, so it is a 20-sided dice, which, yes, was recognizable. I've seen D20s and I have some on my shelf, but I wanted to be sure by actually trying to figure out the shape myself. So it's a dodecahedral! Hooray! That's what we call those. So where have I last seen a door I can open? Let's go backwards through here. There's a few of them, actually. I think I might have as many as 3 doors that I haven't opened that I can. And the fact that I'm being vague about it and saying as many as 3 is the concerning part, because I'm like, oh crap. How do I keep track? Definitely wouldn't mind being able to put notes on this screen saying, hey, there's a door here, or even if the game kept track. I'm a little paranoid now that I'm going to lose track now. Although the fact that it wouldn't let me put it in the other door and then let me put it here specifically maybe indicates that the game's going to... Maybe the game has my back on from a progress perspective and is going to make sure I only use them in the right order. Maybe the game's going to keep an eye out for me. Oh, another one of these. Vertical again. That made that go green. Curious. So I'm continuing to have the hypothesis that perhaps vertical versus horizontal is the difference between the two types of magnets, and that might be an important distinction. It'll be hard to tell for sure unless I find multiple vertical ones in the same stage and then try to cross-compare them, which would be a bit much. Are video games making your children gay? Tonight on CNN. By the way, what that looks like actually, just thinking about the fact that this is an Adult Swim game, I'm thinking of like, I haven't watched Adult Swim in a while, but the last time I saw it, I remember on Adult Swim you would see these they'd have the weirdest transitions between shows. Like whenever it was time for a commercial break, the weirdest scene would start showing up on the screen. I think Achievement Hunter does a similar thing nowadays with its Let's Play channel, just having this really weird, little static, weird mobile thing on the screen. I don't know. Let's try train. That's a trip. Now the mountain in the middle is distorted. Same leaf shape we see everywhere else. Oh, there you are. Hi. There's the same leaf shape that you see in the normal background in this background, but everything's like very color inverted. We have 2 gems now. Look at them. Look at that big pair of brass ones.
Actually, they are more likely to contain copper, because judging by their color, they actually may be malachite.
Malachite is not the right word. Is it? Crap. Crap, now I'm second guessing myself. Let's move on. Some sort of there's a green crystal that tends to have copper in it, and I'm feeling slightly panicked about my ability to recall the correct vocabulary, but let's just go ahead with the game and not dwell on how wrong I might be. That can only hurt me. But do you let me use you here now? You do. Oh, back outside. Why do you do that? Why do you spin the camera like that to make me confused about where we got out? It's just gonna make it harder for me to locate the spot. So it was that staircase back there. I feel like I should be concerned, though. Was there another location I could use a crystal to open a door? Oh, that's where I came from. Was the bottom? Not the top? What? Stop, don't do that. Stop making me re-find where I came from. There we go. Hello. How do you do? Don't mind me, I'm just having mild amounts of panic because I still haven't found the lens of this world, and now I'm getting a little afraid that I won't. Ooh. Now to corrupt them differently. Do you open? Do you open? No. Is there a level select in this game? I don't think there is, unfortunately. Just thinking about what I'll do if I fail. Alright, orientation, corruption B. Wait, was the other corruption spot vertical or horizontal? Hi. I was trying to see if his head was rotating with me or not. Like, what if it was matching my perspective? So he has the tapes too. He's just staring at a 3-colored wall, surrounded by the same shapes we're collecting everywhere. But they're rain clouds. Negative connotation. We've already collected 2 of the shapes from this world. I'd be shocked if a 3rd one came up. There it is. Welp. Don't we feel silly now? Ah! Loud noise. Why loud noise? Now what happens if I turn you back on? Interesting. Is there any reason to leave the gear there? Or should I just leave with it in my inventory? Bye-bye. Oh no, am I going outside? I seem to have left through the vent. So that over there might be the last screen. But I still have one of these guys. And a gear. Another bonus gear of some sort. I will now wander aimlessly like a crazy person. I just want to do my due diligence, because the map doesn't tell me where I might have a missing one that I'm forgetting about. But I want to be sure. These are the testing rooms from earlier. I believe they were all dead ends. Down there is the hole the vine was coming from before. Just takes me across, and I have no particular reason to want to attach those gears to each other right now. This tape won't end as the end of that world. Hey, it stayed still that time. It didn't rotate back to the default view for once. Useful. We've used that gem before. Used that gem also. That's how we got here. Double check real quick. Was there anything to do in this room? It seemed strange. Can't go up there. This light just affects whether or not the thing is green. Don't think I can attach you to anything. I'm not sure if we even get indication of what the green might mean. Was it something in this room? Is it the central thing in here? I don't see a peg to attach a gear to. Here's where the light took us. Here's one of the weird dead ends. But I just don't see anything to do in it. It's a weird dead end though, so maybe it has the lens. Let's click on the vent, just click everywhere real quick, just in case. No? You're making me paranoid, game. These things are weird too, because like they're currently freaking out. Is it a green light? What if that green light's the problem? That's worth considering. I'm not sure why you can close doors. Here we go, let's turn you off. There's that one green light with the two slammy doors that are stuck. It seems like it seems like the lamp itself might be green. It's hard to tell for sure. It looks kind of subtle. But if that is a green light, then it might have been activated by flipping that switch, and so maybe flipping that switch was a trap. Nope, nothing's changed. What is these things' deals? They seem important, the way they're slamming over there and stuck over and over again. Is there some way to fix the problem? Unplug, it says. We definitely have referenced the idea of unplugging this place. Here's the there is no solution room. Any other part grow when I put the light there? That one seems to always look like that? Okay. Let's take it right over to here then. Let this thing grow to maximum length and see if that affects anything. There, if I steal everything then I can't do anything. But there's the... No, it just seems to be doing its thing, really. Did I check that one? Nope. Meanwhile, this one seems to have a light similar to the green light we found before. Maybe that was just activating that.
Being thorough is hard.
There's the magnet symbol again. It's so dark in here. Okay, I think I'm forced to move on. Wouldn't be me if I didn't try to investigate. Alright, so registration's where we are at now. Dude has plants growing out of his head. It's probably bad for you, just as a general guess. Sorry if it's judgmental, but having plants growing out of your head's probably pretty bad for you. Oh, hey. Which one do we want for this one? Is that the one? Yay! Aha! Now I can feel secure in my stupidness. No tapes beyond this point. You can't tell me what to do. Hey, a tape. Beyond this point. Who would have guessed? And so we go into cave. There's an interesting little dual control thing that happens in this game, which is that the camera moves based on your mouse movement, but interestingly, I think the camera's focal length is based on your mouse movement too. So like, the part that's in focus is actually based on what you're highlighting with your mouse at the given moment, leading to a very interesting dynamic between the two. Well, we might just have to go double corrupt you now, our new tape friend. We will burn. Oh. This person's not very happy about the situation. Maybe they need grief counseling. Hello, giant key thing. Oh, spiderweb. Oh, that's not a key. I thought that was a keyhole shape. That's a handle for the furnace. Interesting. So we need a gem to continue. I already have 2, so obviously we can continue if I want to. But also, obviously, I want to go back to some of those melting spots. Because who doesn't want to visit the cave under different guises? I know I do. Stop closing doors. There's no reason I'd ever want to close a door in this game, I'm pretty sure. I'm generally just trying to rapidly click through a zone, so the door closing is usually not helpful. So, cave. So now the cave's all somber and menacing and grayscale, and it doesn't have a beautiful crystal in the middle. So that was a vertical one. Let's try to find a horizontal one. Or just one that's located elsewhere, because I haven't had a guaranteed confirmation that's definitely how it works necessarily. We'll just start at the beginning, again. Because I have not necessarily recorded in my head where the disruption location was, as much as I would like to say I did. These are all empty, so let's go to the last one. Which lets out here. I want to see both versions of the cave if we can, even though there may not be anything in it. But who doesn't want to see? I wonder, I think Adult Swim Games may have also published the latest Double Fine games, including Headlander. I'm wondering if some of the visual team, or especially the audio team, or whoever is involved in Headlander may have been So you're also vertical, but you are in a different location, so let's try it anyway. I'm wondering if whoever worked on Headlander may have had some touch on this at all. Particularly just because the whole, like, 80s sci-fi tape decks and aesthetic, definitely holds through between the two of them, and so I'm curious about that. Cave. Let's see the elder version. Hello. It kind of looks like the crystal we saw in the original version exploded, basically. I think there was only 2 corruption versions in this world, so I think we're good to go now, if I can just find my way back out now. And then find my way to where we left off, which I believe is the area above the vent. Should be easy enough to find. The vent is a bit of a landmark for this outside environment. I'm sorry, what? Can we try that again real quick? Was that a secret door? That was, like, hard to see. I can't quite get it. It's from this one? No! I haven't seen that one before, have I? Dang it. There we go. Are you a secret? What are you? Oh, it's the back. It's the back door. I just opened it from behind. I don't even need the gem now. Probably need to put it here to unlock what happens next, though, right? Do I put you in here to burn you? I wonder. That was amusing. I just sequence broke it, I think. Was it the end of the world too? Yeah, it is. It's called Hexagon. We've done it again, 3 times in a row. But you didn't see anyone? No, between you and me, I think they all jumped. The factory. It turned their brains to mush. They couldn't handle it when the tape started getting magnets. They must have really grown attached to those places. More than anything, I think that without that refuge, they saw how futile everything was. It have been that bad.